In this video, I'm going to be covering Librai's sunscreen, facial moisturizer with SPF, and I'm also going to talk a little bit about free radical damage, how we can combat that, and those sorts of things. So starting off, I'm going to show you our natural broad spectrum sunscreen. So this is reef safe. This is about as natural as a sunscreen can get because it's using zinc as the protection. So a lot of times with these zinc-based sunscreens, they're going to be a little bit hard to rub in. So a couple things with this sunscreen is our family has started to use this blending sponge. Librai also has these available there for makeup normally, but we found that using them makes us feel a lot less frustrated about the blending. The first year that we used it, it was kind of like, oh, do I really like this? It's so chalky. But now that we use this, we really get it blended and nice. That looks perfect. So we use that. Another thing about this product is keep it out of the super hot sun. So make sure that it's not, obviously you're going to be in the sun. Try to protect it as much as you can, and also give it some good shakes before you use it. Those are the best tips for that one. We also have an oil-free moisturizer with SPF. Now this one does use some synthetic ingredients, and the reason for that is if it were to use the zinc, it'd be hard to rub in on the face, and a lot of women in the morning are not looking to have to blend another thing into their face. They just want something that's gonna give them the sun protection, get it on the face and move on, right? So this one does blend a little bit better, but like I said, it does have some synthetic ingredients. So it really is only needed on the days that you're going to be out in the sun. A lot of people like to use sunscreen all the time, and if you have a job that's outside, perfect, but if you don't, there's really not a reason to use it if you're going to be inside. So you don't want to do that. So I guess I've done a lot of research on the background behind sunscreen every day or not sunscreen every day, and the way that I've seen people talk about it is there's debate on whether the heaviness of the sunscreen, the molecules, are different in what protects us in the synthetic one. So it's heavier on your skin, could cause more advanced aging. That's one theory. I don't know, do I believe it? I'm not really sure, but it's a theory. And then the other one is just that a synthetic product is not going to be as, beneficial to your skin as the more natural moisturizer. So given the two, on the days you're not going to be in the sun, use your regular moisturizer. On the days that you're going to be in the sun, use the sun moisturizer. So that's kind of the way that we put that. Just an easy way to go with it. And again, you'll have different camps believing different things, but I tend to do that because it makes the most sense for me. Obviously using as natural as I can. If I'm not going to be in the sun, if I'm going to be in the sun, yes, I use it every single time. And the reason is the sun causes free radical damage from the ultraviolet rays. So what that means is the molecules that are free radicals are searching for electrons. They don't have paired electrons. They have one that's just waiting for another one. So what it tries to do is steal it from our stable cells, our good ones, our young cells. And so it tries to go in search of that and steal it, which then makes that a free, makes that a free radical, because now it's missing an electron, and the process goes on and it advances our aging. It's making our cells less healthy, obviously. And so we want to fight that. We want to combat that. So we want to stay out of the sun from the hours between 10 and 2 if we can avoid it at all. Those are the strongest sun hours. Even 4 would be even greater. We want to wear hats as much as we possibly can. I even give myself a little bit of a spray. This is our hydrating mist during the middle of the day to add more antioxidants. Your Librai products have tons of antioxidants. We want you to look young, so they're packed with them. If you're using a more synthetic skin line, it's not necessarily true that you're going to have a ton of those, but we have tons. If you're using a natural line, you probably have some, but if you're using Librai, it's packed with antioxidants. And so the face mist, we have a night repair treatment that's packed with berries and all sorts of other ones. We also have the hyaluronic acid intense moisture boost serum, and that one works well to just restore those. And if you're doing your facial system twice a day, every day, keeps the wrinkles away, that's what you should be doing, and that will help as well. So the other thing is just making sure you wear a hat. So obviously at the beach, you can get away with a pretty big brim, even bigger, and you're shaded a lot with that. And then they also make now, I love this because I like to walk during the middle of the day and work out, but I like to have a ponytail high up in my hair. So they make hats that have a ponytail so you can wear it and then still have the hat up in the top, which is really nice, or your ponytail up in the top of the hat. It still comes out so you can still work out with a hat on, still giving yourself some shade, obviously not as much as you otherwise would, but it works out. A baseball cap, anything that's getting that face out of the sun. So those are my sun tips.